Assalamu alaikum. This is Rafiul Najar and you are watching RJ English Hub, right? So we are back with another lecture and guess what? We have bring a project. A project of what? A project of 4 weeks. Means 1 month, after following which you will be able to speak English, like a native speaker. No one will be able to understand or recognize that whether you are a native speaker or it's just your second language. Believe me, it's going to happen. Yeah. Okay, so before delving into that project of 4 weeks and telling you all the procedures and methodologies and ways to lead to fluent English, I would like to have to remind you the importance of English language. You know, from childhood till adulthood and all the phases of our life, we have come across English in our academic syllabus, research papers, offices, every type of jobs, traveling, career, education, everything, name it, just name it, and you will find there the requirement of English language. In business, in every aspect of life, because it has become so special that it is now the most important vehicle of expression in this world. Because there are few factors behind that the importance, because first of all it is the language of dominant nations like British, USA, Australia and all that. They have dominated the world in trade and in economical spheres and all that, in education too. So you have to learn it, and other languages are not valid in communication with other countries and communication with everyone, because everyone has got its own different languages, cultures. So English is such language that if you learn it, and you can go anywhere on this planet and you will be able to communicate with everyone. you know Importance of English language is so much in this era that you cannot deny the fact that learning or acquisition of this language is must. It is obligatory on every student. Yeah, I'm right. And you also know the importance of language, this language, the English language. This is why you're here to watch my video. Just kidding. Okay, do watch my video and do follow all the steps that are required for fluent spoken English, right? So you will be able to speak it fluently. So stay with me and let's proceed. Let's proceed without no delay. First week of the project. So activity of the first week is about building basics, right? So learn common phrases, focus on everyday phrases like how are you, can you help me, I need this. All the 7 days of the week, write 5 to 10 phrases daily and practice speaking them, right? So practice reading aloud. This is the second activity of the first week. Read simple stories, articles, or dialogues out loud. This improves pronunciation and fluency, okay? It will help you improving your pronunciation and fluency. So the third activity of the first week would be talk to yourself. Talk to yourself means that, for example, if you are working in the house, you are performing your daily chores, daily activities. So surround yourself with English, like I'm going to the market, this is my favorite chair, listen that, or listen every day, like watch videos or listen to podcast for 10 to 15 minutes and then repeat sentences that you hear with yourself, right? Repeat those sentences with yourself. So this will help in improving your English fluency and increasing your vocabulary too. Towards the second week, and the first activity of the second week is that set speaking goals. So what does it mean? It means that aim to speak at least 5 to 10 sentences daily, right? So like you may order food in English or greet someone in English, right? So this should be your speaking goals. Another activity of the same week, I mean the week 2 of the project, would be use a mirror. For what purpose? For practice speaking while looking in the mirror, right? So in this way you will focus on your pronunciation and confidence and body language too, the way you speak and utter words and pronounce those. So you will see and judge yourself and will see the confidence of yourself and will also try to improve accordingly, right? So another activity of the same week would be learn 10 words daily. Write down 10 new words with their meaning and try to use them in a sentence while speaking. So try to speak as much as English. So then the same activity, I mean another activity would be record yourself in your cell phone, then re-listen your voices, right? And try to pick errors and where you are lacking fluency and where improvements are required. Note those areas for improvement and listen them again and again and try to voice your voice. So heading towards the third week where we should interact more. I mean, talk to yourself, talk to others, practice with friends, family, or language partners who speak English, right? Join English speaking groups online or in person. Another activity would be ask questions in English. So when you're practicing with friends, right, or language partners who speak English, try to ask them questions in English. What time is it, for example? Where is the bus station? Where we should go? Where is the picnic spot? Or the third activity would be like, imitate native speakers. Imitate, I means if you watch video, right, and you try to copy how the speakers pronounce words and phrases, so then you will try to repeat them and imitate them until you sound similar. So do that and again practice. If you are practicing the same thing again and again and you're trying to pick your errors and solve them and target those areas, so act out those situations like ordering food, shopping, introducing yourself in English, practice with friends, family, language partners. So third week you will see the big improvement in yourself. So the fourth week, the last week, heading towards that, so this would be the fluency week where you have to focus on the fluency, because now you are able to focus on that as you have developed English language in the previous weeks. So the first activity of the fourth and the last week for improving fluency would be speak for 1 to 2 minutes non-stop. Like choose a topic and talk for 1 to 2 minutes without pausing, right? For example, the topics would be my favorite movie. Talk on that for 1 to 2 minutes without pausing. And my daily routine or my best teacher or anything. You could talk on anything. So, and the step would be think in English. Of the same week, like stop translating in your head. Try to think directly in English, even for simple thoughts. This would really help you increasing in fluency. So another activity would be like ask for feedback. If you are speaking with your friends, your family members in English or English speaking part,